Hi, in this video I'll demonstrate how to set up your exit delay as well as your entry delays. The first thing you'll need to do is put in the installer code. The default installer code are 4 nines. You press the hash function just to clear the menu, and now you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 4 nines followed by the star key. Then it takes you into the installer menu. Then you're looking for location 230 followed by the star key. Then you press star again. Now you see it says data and 45. So on my system, I've set the delay time to be 45 seconds. If you would like it to be less or more, you will just put in the values that you require. So let's change it to 30 seconds. So I'll put 0030 star. There you can see I've changed the exit delay to 30 seconds. Now I press hash and hash again. And now if I do the quicker way, it will only give me 30 seconds before activating the alarm. Now I'll demonstrate how to set up the entry delay. Now in the IDS alarm system, you get 2 entry delays. You get a primary entry delay and a secondary entry delay. The entry delay is linked to the zone type. So there you can see if it's set to 1, it's a primary entry or exit zone. If you set the zone type to 8, it will be a secondary entry or exit zone. Now I'll quickly explain why you have a primary and a secondary entry delay. Say for example you have an outside gate, maybe a gate to your office. That could be your primary entry delay. When somebody violates that zone, there's a certain amount of time that they've got to get to maybe the front door of your office or home. Then once they open the front door, they may be violating a secondary delay timer. Then that secondary entry or exit zone activates the secondary timer. Then the person has a certain amount of time to get to the panel in order to disarm it. I'll now show you how to set up the primary entry delay period. You press hash once just to clear the menu. Now the default installer code is 4 nines. If you press the 4 nines and you don't get into the installer menu, it means that the person who set up your alarm has changed the default installer code. Now you want to say 231. Now it says primary entry. Press star. Now you can see mine is set to 40 seconds. If you want to set that to 30 seconds, you'll press 0030. And now I've changed my primary entry delay time to 30 seconds. That means that from the time that that zone is violated, I only have 30 seconds to get to the panel to disarm it. Now while we're here, I'll show you the secondary entry delay timer. That location is 232. There you can see it says secondary entry delay. I press star again, and there you can see it's set to 30 seconds. That means that the zone that you want to have the secondary entry delay timer of 30 seconds must be set to zone type 8. Earlier I showed you the zone type. So that would mean, say for example, you want to use your front door as your secondary entry exit zone. Then you must make sure that that zone is set to 8 as the zone type. I'll quickly show you how to check the zone type. So what you need to do is find the number of your zone. Say for example, it is zone number 1. Then I'll just press 1. There you can see it takes me to zones 1 to 8. So I now press star, and there you can see the first zone is set to a 4. The 4 is an instant zone. Therefore, if you wanted zone 1 to be a secondary zone, you would have to say 8. And now I've changed that zone to be a secondary entry exit zone. If you want it to be your primary entry exit zone, you'll say 1 star. There you can see I've changed it to a primary entry exit zone. This means that zone 1 will now have the primary entry delay period that I set in location 231. If you want this to be the secondary entry delay timer, then you must set this to 8. So there you can see zone 1, I now set it to 8. This means that this will be my secondary entry exit delay zone, and it is linked to location 232. And that one we set to 30 seconds. So that'll only have 30 seconds before I can get to the panel to disarm it. Now you just press hash, hash, hash again, and your entry exit delay times have been set. What you would then go and do is go through all your zones and decide which ones you want to be primary entry exit zones and which one you want to be secondary entry exit zones. In most people's alarms, they only set the primary entry exit zones.